Hello guys, this is Cat Zero. We continue playing Midnight Suns. I'm a little bit carried away. Oh, Mystic. Oh, nice. What is that? Do I have points to buy them? Phoenix 5, Shadow Witch. Ah, wait, what is that, Tony? Wait, what? Imagine Tony Stark immense wealth poured into mystical arts, and untold mysteries of the the untold mysteries of the universe, unraveling apace with industry and commerce. Not a reality Doctor Strange would readily abide, but maybe for the suit. So is that the mix of Doctor Strange and Stark? By the way, what's like? Look at that. He's standing, but his cape is way lower the floor. Like, okay, I'm done. Okay, continue. I'm so over with that loading screen, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. Come on, I know you can do it. Come on. Come on. Why so slow? And it's glitchy. Okay, I believe it's almost over, guys. Maybe I can tell you a story of my life, something interesting, while it's still thinking, I don't even know where to begin at. As you know, working as a collector agent. Oh, no story, not Lisa yet, but I will tell you more later. Okay.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just
Yeah, just give me a
replied to me.
sec. Oh, room upgrades.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll.
Nice.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra.
What? Oh, what was that about? Okay.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven.
Does that make
Blood
sense?
magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just hydro bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
Something with Wanda? But I thought she was fine.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
I wonder what's going on with her neck choker. New hero available. Nico is now available for combat. Okay, nice. By the way, you know what I forgot to do last time? I think I saw something flashy. Oh. Arcane Chase Discover common. Oh, there's more lights. I like picking up those lights. What is here? Oh, is that the thingy? That room is locked yet. But we can definitely get some upgrades. I cannot interact yet. Okay. Okay, let's go back to Nico, and it looks like it's...
I'm kind of getting the impression Doctor Strange is a little bit of a hoarder. I mean, just because it's magical junk doesn't mean it's not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket dimension once every 10,000 years? I don't know either, because I don't hoard junk. Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Join Hangout. Okay, yes. Friendship XP. Okay, so...
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
That's terrible. What about your father? So I was 10 when I found out.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right?
You guys, you won't believe it.
Look, I'm
But
glad
when I was
my
at
mother's
Cato,
gone, but yeah,
it's
at
Center for
times
Arts
I
and
just
Technology.
want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I was having, what is it called? An assessment, like to do a work on that movie. Like exactly the part of that movie. I had to draw the storyboard. And that storyboard is exactly with that piece of that movie. I don't know the movie, I just know that there was two people who like their faces close up and then they fight from the weird angles. Yeah, those kind of faces. Sorry, I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
Right now it's easy, we just need to
I
get
just
points.
learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
A bottle of 18-year age root beer. Common. Gift. A bottle of traditional aged root beer. No high fructose corn syrup on the recipe. Friendship XP gains. Okay, yeah, sure. Give gift. Nice.
I won't forget it.
I got some rewards.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No.
No, Think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
About the Staff of One.
I had some questions about your staff.
Okay.
Sure. But first, the basics.
I like the amulet.
The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
What?
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
Whoa.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Wow.
I had some questions about your staff.
So basically she can say I want to
Go
eat,
for it.
but give me food is a different wish at the same time. So
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, magic.
okay.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second,
Whoa.
each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Yeah, typical kid 2022. Who were the runaways?
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Why? Where are the other? Okay.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it.
Oh.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Oh, so he betrayed the 6 and he... Okay. Kinda sad, but
I should get going.
it is what it is.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Okay, so let's see if we can get her. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 customization. Why would I? I don't need that. Okay. Shadow Witch. This one kind of cool, but too much. How do I get Eclipse credits? Excuse me, I need to purchase something in the game?
Lilith. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Were they really that good? Things don't seem at all that different. Change can be a good thing.
to stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce.
Powerful.
Indomitable. Or maybe just kind to a fault.
Is this too hard for you? How can it be? How are you doing with all of this?
You do not have to do this.
Thank you. But I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also
I guess
saw the danger.
it has nothing to do
the
with
threat,
Disney Plus.
if Wanda's powers were left unchecked.
The WandaVision.
So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you simply gave up on her. You made the right choice. I don't envy your position.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Okay, the hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves down either path. Okay. I think it's similar. What is the game? Biomutant. There was also like light and dark path, but there was not choices, just the actions which you made to kill or to sacrifice a creature, something like that. Oh, another mushroom, magic mushrooms, oyster mushrooms. Okay, sure. So in WandaVision, Agatha was a bad witch, and she used Wanda to get her power. But over here, I'm not sure, was Agatha is good over here or bad? Hello.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Everything. Death. I don't like it. Something is weird enough with the spirit. And according to WandaVision, Agatha is a bad person.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Okay. Trial of Elder Gods. Ashtur. Open the way to location barrel. Recommend player level 1. Current player level 3. Okay, begin. So is that like a training ground or what is that? So this war has nothing to do with the Disney Plus or movie Marvel verse. MCU. Marvel Cinema Universe. So I wonder which comics it's got is from. The fact that it has Eddie. So I guess it's the Spider-Man. There's so many. Like that's the thing with Marvel because there's so many different types of comics you can just mix and match every universe. So.
What you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Nice.
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie upgrade. That's
The
his
old
Charlie.
gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Let's fight Charlie. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Okay.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight.
Okay, card found, blah blah blah, slash, knockback, knockback. On cure, draw card, okay. Apply when vulnerable. I can draw a card, so... No. Yeah, perfect. Oh, we need two, okay. Knockback. Okay, let's use the knockback. Nice.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, let's... Oh, I still need... Wait, what? Cannot perform this action, why? Okay, what about this thing? Can we use this one? Oh yeah, I picked the wrong one. I need to pick Charlie. No, he cannot do that. I guess I screwed up a little bit, but whatever. Apply to mark each enemy in the area. Ooh, nice.
I am impressed.
So knockback. Nice.
Your mother abandons you.
Okay, we got one. Okay, on cure draw card, apply one. So we could put this one. Okay, how about this? Yeah, go there. Card player found, nice. I killed all of them on the first turn.
Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Okay. Nice. I've done everything single turn. Like that was extremely okay. Let's randomize it a bit. No. 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 Sure, good enough. Continue. Yeah, that idea was, I think that's kind of like comics. Like you can take pictures or you can make posters. So this one is a comics one. Not bad. And now we're back to the loading screen. So about my story at my collection agency. Actually, I just quit, so I have a lot of free time. And the reason I quit is just the way they were kind of treating me. And I guess I just give up and I refuse to negotiate even. Okay, nice. Okay, well, what is there? Is there something else? The tutorials still continues, even if I played more than 2 hours. This is so weird, okay. Oh, what is this? Moon seal. Nothing here, nothing. Okay, what about this? Okay. Looks like it's belonged there. Orshat Keith allows magical locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas in the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay, yeah, let's whisper something. Let's do shoo shoo shoo. Words of power, magical incantations the hunter can use in the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold RT. Nice.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
I can do that. Okay. Where are we going?
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now.
Yeah,
I'm
of
afraid
course.
Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Okay, new day starts. Hunter closet, blah blah blah. What is there? Nothing interesting. I really want to pick up this jar. Okay.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Just let me see if there's
Strange
any
out.
blobs. I wanna see any blobs. No blobs? It's the morning, so where's the new blobs? Blobs are gone.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Okay. Thanks for reminder. Okay. Also, I do want to interact with this.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. this and take myself out of the loop here? Take your pick, Hunter.
New hunter ability, no. If target was damaged, this turn plus 9 damage. Okay. First of Radiance, knockback. On 2. Yeah, this one.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Okay, now, we destroy anything with Hydra 14. Will it really give us an advantage? I want you to make something powerful.
Do you think this will be enough to give us an edge?
I hope so. Whatever it is, it's quite powerful. I'm relying on my instincts here, but truly that's all I have to rely on until I can find a way to access the Sanctum's archives again.
That seems a bit risky.
Right now, with the Sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite.
Okay, nice.
What have you brought me today?
Study artifacts. Studying artifacts are more powerful research projects at the forge and generate significant resources for use and ability upgrades and crafting. Okay.
By the hoary hosts of Agatha, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their
Another
greedy
side
fingers.
quest. It's
The
gonna be
cube
side
of
quest.
nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush?
Yeah.
You had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay, 24.
One
Okay.
sorcerer's trash is another's treasure.
24 attack
I'll
essence.
let
Okay.
you be the judge on this
Sure.
one.
Okay. Tutorial research. Research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Yeah. Okay. Okay, item badge. Force to craft powerful single-use combat items. Force schematic. Increase ability option when you an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Yes. I want this one. Research is now in progress. Return to the forge tomorrow morning for the results. Okay.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Okay. I wanna check on time, guys. Okay, guys, I do need to stop. It's actually perfect timing for stopping. It's just gonna be one episode, but I will record more so I can create more episodes and cut them again as I did previously with you. I hope you are enjoying this. I know right now there's not a lot of going on, but the more we're going through, the more I will able to unlock, and it's gonna be just fight, yeah, it's action time. Right now we need to go through that awkward game stage where right now tutorials are like quarter of a game. So I hope you do understand me. Thank you so much for everybody who was watching me today. This is Let's Get Zero, and I'll